By replacing sugars in foods and drinks, low and no-calorie sweeteners are a useful tool for food reformulation and can be a helpful way, along with a range of other strategies, for managing current issues of public health concerns such as sugar reduction and obesity. This is one of the key conclusions of the third conference of the International Sweeteners Association that took place in London on the 6th of November 2018.
Yes, we do eat too much sugar. In fact, in the United States, 1 in every 6 calories comes from added sugar. And beverages are a major source of added sugar. So low-calorie sweeteners very effectively preserve sweetness but reduce sugar calories and help people achieve their weight goals.
17 leading scientific experts from around the world were invited to the ISA conference in order to present current evidence and emerging research on the science behind low-calorie sweeteners and their role in weight management and glucose control.
In relation to weight loss, we have pretty good evidence for that. So that when low-calorie sweeteners replace sugar in foods and drinks in our diet, mainly drinks in our diet, because that's where low-calorie sweeteners work best in terms of their functionality, in terms of sweetness, and where they can replace sugar, significant amounts of sugar, then the trials are pretty consistent, or actually very consistent, in showing lower weight and lower energy intake when people are consuming low-calorie sweeteners.
A new study that was presented at the ISA conference provides further evidence about why consumers choose products with low-calorie sweeteners and how these can actually help them reduce the calorie intake.
We find very clear differences between people who are frequent consumers and non-consumers. So specifically, frequent consumers say they like low-calorie sweetened beverages, they find them pleasurable and enjoyable, but they also believe that these products are effective in controlling appetite and weight. So this is really important when we think about psychological theories of dieting, because we know that dieting is very difficult, and often when you're on a diet, you're having to forego the pleasure and consume foods which might be healthy but perhaps don't taste so nice. So we think one of the reasons that people might be choosing low-calorie sweetened beverages is because they kind of help people to still enjoy pleasurable, sweet-tasting foods while also being able to maintain their dieting goals. So kind of like a guilt-free pleasure.
Similarly, low-calorie sweeteners can be a helpful dietary tool for people with diabetes who need to manage their carbohydrate intake. Unlike sugars, low-calorie sweeteners do not cause a spike in blood glucose levels. But dietitians also point out that it is the quality of the entire diet that matters, and that low-calorie sweeteners have a part to play in a healthy diet.
I think we need to remember that low-calorie sweeteners are not a magic bullet. They will not work just by dropping them in our diet. We need to think of what they're replacing and what comes in around them across the whole diet. So they're really good if you want to reduce sugar in drinks, so taking sugar out of tea, coffee for example, moving to diet beverages, so you actually from full sugar or part sugar beverages as we have in the UK now, and also in sort of wanting some sweet flavour maybe in some desserts. We need to be careful when we're talking about desserts and puddings, because if we're replacing the sugar in with the sweetener but we've still got a high energy, a high calorie food, that's not good. So we need to look across the whole diet and target that replacement and decide with individuals whether they want to have less sugar but still keep the sweetness. If that's the case, then sweeteners can be a good option.
But some consumers still have concerns about low-calorie sweeteners. This is despite confirmation by food safety authorities across the globe that they are safe.
We know that these products are safe because as food additives, they have to go through extensive evaluation to get legally approved.
In a final discussion session, leading scientists addressed the issue of consumer perception, and they concluded that the public is frequently confused about diet-related topics. The experts called for more coherent communication on nutrition to help people understand what the evidence actually shows.